Hello, everyone. Hey, it's Magnolias in downtown Norfolk, Nebraska, and I'm Amy. How are you today? I just realized I don't have a light. I am going to show you some cool stuff with a light. Let me grab that and be able to create some trays today. I know how much you love tray designing, and we have some beautiful new things that work on trays, plus some other items that I added for decor in the background that are also beautiful, and you might just need a little something springy in your life today. These items are all very springy and many of them are brand new. So I thought I'd give you a look today. It's always fun to hang out 6 days a week here at Magnolias. Kate will be dropping links for me and in the other room. She's behind the scenes. And we'll be doing Facebook Lives here again tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday morning at 9 a.m. So if you are new to jumping on and saying hello, don't be a silent watcher. Jump in and say hi. Let us know where you're from and what you're doing today. I don't know. Today has been busy. People are shopping today. The sun's out. It's a beautiful springy-like day finally, and we have 70-degree weather apparently going to happen today. So that's amazing because you know what the best part is? There's no wind. The wind is ridiculous around here. So I am looking a little ways at your comments. I think I'll have better luck if I look at them close up here. Let me pull it up on my phone so I can see what you're all saying today. We have so many fun things coming up. This morning, I hosted the Downtown Norfolk Association here in Norfolk, Nebraska. We had our meeting and we're talking about all the events that are heading our way this summer. What a huge lineup, you guys. There will be 4 concerts plus the Cinco de Mayo concert this week, Friday, here in our downtown park, which is super fun. And we're going to be having the farmers market start May 27th. If you're from nearby and you're planning a visit here in our downtown community, there's going to be so many fun events, and many of them center around live music and entertainment. But the farmers market is also a very big draw. So keep that in mind as it starts May 27th here in downtown Norfolk. Lots of crafts. I heard this year we'll even have someone doing fresh flowers. So that's exciting. So thanks everybody for the greetings. Ida's joining us today. There is Rhonda. And she's liking the flower arrangement over my shoulder, I bet. That's what you're liking. Hello, says Kim. There's Kathy. And the elegant holly arrangement is saved for you, Kathy. I will mention to Kate that I see that you have that question there. Hi, Billy. How are you today? You're in Indiana, so I'm hoping it's prettier in Indiana. I know you guys have had some weather, and you're in Colorado, Jan. And Jan's doing your garden. I need to do my garden, guys. Wow. I love to plant a garden, and I haven't gotten that far yet. Thanks for the comment, Kim. My hair's tucked behind my ears because it's doing weird things. And today, Elaine's joining us as well. Hi, Luann and Judy. Thanks, everybody, for jumping on. So the designers have been working hard. Did any of you watch last night? I had Jane jump on for 30 minutes and she was still here. And that's been fun because you get to see a little bit more about Jane in person and her designs, of course. Her barn boxes are what she's famous for. You do know about those, I'm sure. I have Jane and Deb both working hard behind the scenes to keep the arrangements coming because we go through things so fast around here, as you know. What is that phrase? You snooze, you lose. Don't wait. If you see something you like, things like this are one of a kind. Our floral designers make most items as one-offs. Sometimes we can duplicate them and make multiples, but not always. It just depends. And oh, Kathy enjoyed last night. We did light branches last night. I don't have any around me, but last night we did all things lighted, including branches and garlands, and that was a lot of fun. The lighted branches would look beautiful in this drop-in. And a drop-in is just that. It is pre-designed to drop in a vase. So when it goes to your house, it can go either just as the design, or you can select the vase that we photograph and show it in online. Everything I'm showing is available on our online store, shopmagnoliasonline.com, and many things are going to be shippable. Some of the items we call local pickup only, and that's what Kathy's asking about, is really large items. If they say that, you might need a special shipping quote to get that sent to you, but probably just because it becomes oversized. So this is a really fun one. Our collections are named, and we kind of curate items to go in collections. This is from the collection called Soft Surroundings. Obviously, that speaks for itself, but kind of the key to this look is pale peach, pale dusty rose, and these dried look elements, but they are dried looking. They are not true drieds. I feel like the dried movement right now is so hot and trendy, but the fragility of these products scare me. Some of these things, when I see to buy them at market, I'm looking at how they crumble when I'm just holding them in my hand, trying to debate how they're going to get to me and then ship to you. So I've been a big proponent of things that look dried, like this little filler spray in here, this little crunchy dried looking yarrow. This is a bleached spray that is added into this design, and that's what's making it so trendy. As you know, pampas grass is huge, and all these light colored tones are just sweeping the design world and bridal work too. This drop-in is $81. It's called the Flower Wonderland Arrangement. The Flower Wonderland Arrangement. It's 20 inches tall, which is why it's working so well in this pretty little vase. And I'm going to set all this together on a tray here. This is the Margaret pattern vase. It's a glazed vase that has not been shown very much. At least I haven't shown it. I don't know how many times Kate's shown it. It's kind of a little bit bigger than a quart jar, if that helps you visualize the size. The dimpling is fun, little divots in there with circles. So that one is a great price point. It's 8.5 inches by 4.5 inches for $19.50, the Margaret pattern vase. So that's going to be the height of our tray design today. And then I'm going to lay these items on either a runner or this placemat. You can kind of see how I've used the small tray here of a set of 2, and I've angled it funky on this placemat. Do you see how I did that? This is a little bit of a different way to think about using something. We always carry runners, but for some reason we did get a couple of placemat styles in. Here's the coordinating runner, and here's the placemat. The placemat itself is $12.50. This is the water hyacinth grouping. So $12.50 for this little placemat piece. And the large runner, I'll hold it up close. You can see it's sort of semi-transparent. There it is. It has a beautiful texture to it. It's a woven wood type of piece. So it's a natural material. This is $34.50 for the water hyacinth table runner. It is 72 inches, I think. Where's its actual tag? Should be 72 inches. Probably 72 inches long. And this is going to be a really pretty one to run down your table as a true table runner. But offsetting on a little rectangle placemat with this tray also looks good too, if you just need a little something in the middle of your table without overdoing it. And this tray is one of my favorites. We try to keep it in stock. I will show you here. This is, oh, Kathy says she's going to be getting gift cards for Mother's Day. That's what I like, gift cards to my favorite shopping destinations. Good call, Kathy. This is $73.50 for the large woven medallion tray. And the one I'm going to design on first is the small. Can you see the laser effect of the bottom of that tray? The large is the small is $59.50 and the large is $73.50. So it is a wood tray base, but they lasered the base to give it that wicker look. Very clever, which means it's sturdy as wood, and not fragile like wicker, but it has the wicker look. So really pretty springtime design, perfect with this look. We're going to come back to the large tray here in a little bit and do another design. The other new thing that recently arrived are these fun little jars. So the jars have rubber gaskets if you want to use them to, like, I'm going to take a couple home and put my coffee in one on the counter. The small one is $22.50. These are the Lillian canisters. The large is $31.50. This is a 7-inch jar and a 5-inch jar. $22.50 and $31.50. They're recycled glass. They have that uneven, rustic look to them. And this is mango wood lids. So those are going to be just something different. Now, of course, you could put things in here. If you keep sugar on your table for your iced tea or something in the summer, you could use that for tabletop with salt and pepper shakers and have all of this as a table centerpiece, but functional tray pieces that might hold things that you use at the table. You could put sugar packets in here. If you want to do this on your coffee bar, you could put creamers on your coffee bar, sugar packets in the little one. I'm thinking I'm going to use this for my coffee on my counter, my ground coffee. If you do in the bathroom, of course, you got cotton balls and Q-tips, that kind of thing. Just fun little jars that become tray filler that's different than the things we are normally showing. The other thing I thought I'd add for color was this cute little sign with the bead top on it. It's a hanger if you want to hang it on the wall this way. The frame is deep enough though that it sits on its own. The spring wood block sign with beads is $12.50. So I see that Kate's helping me by dropping links. She's got the Lillian link for those little jars ready to go there. And Kathy said measurements for which items? Oh, the little jars, 7 inches and 5 inches. If that was what you were asking on, Kathy, I might be behind on your question. Oh, the runners, otherwise. I know the runner is 6 feet long and the width of the runner is 14 inches. The table placemat is the same. It is 14 inches wide by 18 inches long. It looks nice with the small tray. It is the same size almost as the big tray, so if you use the large tray on it, it doesn't show very well. But the texture of the water hyacinth is definitely pretty and light and airy for summer. This is going to sit right over here. Kind of debate how to lay the bead thing, if you want it to show or you want it to flop back. But the bead piece is a cute accent on the top of that little spring is in the air sign. And it is finally spring. Today it feels like spring here in town. I'm happy about it. This is the kind of day that I just want to go down the street to the Black Cow restaurant and have lunch and not come back. Lunch on the patio. That would be my jam for sure. Let's see. We have any other questions? I don't want to miss them. I'm sorry. Yeah, you could ask for your gift cards for birthday and anniversary too, says Pat, and then you could just have a stack of gift cards. That's perfect. All occasions. Get your gift card requests in. And Kate has dropped a link to shop all the spring accents and signs. We did get a bunch of new signs in. I think clever signs, funny signs are good gifts for my friends. My really close friends get, partially offensive signs. Depends on how close you are to me. You might get a really funny sign, but there's always the snarky ones that make fun of people. Like bossy people, for instance. We had one of those. I think that sign's gone. This is one of my new favorites, though. I'm going to show you another one coming up here. Where can I set this? Off to the side. Here. I need to remember to show this fern. So this is going up behind me on our nice wide fireplace here. We'll come back to the fireplace later. Let's grab that large tray. And on the large tray, we're going to use one of our new fun signs. Sorry, our camera's backwards. This one says, drink coffee, cuddle cat, sip wine. And the bottom says repeat with little cat paws. This is only $12.50. And I thought this reminded me of Kate. That's why I ordered it. This is different because it does have a little hanger, but it comes with a peg. And the peg goes right down here so that it becomes a little easel piece. It's only $12.50. It's a fun add-in if you're doing a gift basket for a friend or Kate. This would be a fun thing for Kate. We're going to place that in our large tray. Let's use a different runner here. This is very similar to here's the water hyacinth again. So you can see the color, the tone, and the difference in texture. This is a little bit thicker. It's also a natural material. This one is, here's your close-up. These are both reversible. They're basically the same front and back. This is the striped water hyacinth table runner for $42.50. This was $34.50, a little thinner, a little lighter, a little chunkier here for $42.50, the striped one. Also 72 by 14. These are just non-seasonal. You can use these any time of the year. You can layer them if you want to get a wider fabric one underneath it and use this as a layer. That's always fun too. Both of them look great with the tray. Both of them would be perfect going into the fall season ahead if you wanted to keep them running for fall, and you could use them for Christmas. I'd just probably find a wide red one to layer underneath it, or like hunter green would look cool with this. Always thinking ahead to the next season. So this is Kate's dropping a link. She's got the signs all in our new collection of new online signs. And then we have this little picture. This has been in our line a bit, but it's holding the new forsythia. So this metal pitcher, super basic, kind of handy to have around because the size of this is my perfect drop-in size. I always try to find vases and containers at this height. Like 10 inches is the magic number, is the perfect drop-in height. This is 9 inches tall. The opening is 4 inches across. The bottom is 6 inches across. So 4, 6, $49. And you can do a zillion things with this little pitcher. It's just galvanized with some paint distressing on it. I'm going to add 2 of our forsythia bushes. Here is how full one of them is. And I don't remember the price of the forsythia bush, but Kate will drop the link to it. With forsythia, I don't know why I didn't get it at the very beginning of the season, but it's here now. We have these new little bunches, but we also have 1 or 2 wreaths left as well. The wreaths had come in originally, but not the bunches. So we have them. They're great for outdoor use, but at this time of the year, forsythia should be starting to bloom. I don't know if anybody has a bush at their house. I would like to have one. I've got a lilac, so I've got that one covered, but I love blooming bushes, and especially when they're fragrant. The forsythia, you could fan it out a little bit here. If you do, it would get a lot airier. Hey Judy, thanks for jumping in late. Welcome, welcome. If you are joining late, I'm Amy here at Magnolias. Judy knows that. And Kate's behind the scenes dropping links. She's working away on getting ready to do another Beekman order. You guys love Beekman. Beekman is the goat milk soaps and lotions that we carry, and we are needing to restock that today. There we go. Kate is multitasking and dropping the link for my forsythia. How much is that, Kate? Can you tell me? So if she's adding the link, we're going to continue with this tray here. So our small little sign, which does need the easel poked in the back, would look good sitting on our tray. Here, balance. And then I know Jane's been working hard to create more small swags. So if you're wondering what the word swag is, it's a little thing that can either lay or hang, that is wired together. Sometimes they have a bow, sometimes they don't. This is $32. It's the 16-inch Sunny Splendor mini swag. So cute with that baby poppy. And this ribbon is huge. I don't know why everybody loves this ribbon so much, but it has the black and white threads at the edge and a jute kind of center. There are bows available online, pre-made. If you love that ribbon, there's a little bow ready to go for that too. And it makes a good filler for trays. So this is our large tray that I'm showing. Did I say that was $73? $73.50, the medallion, woven medallion tray. So that just softens the tray. It complements the forsythia, ties it all together. There's definitely room on this tray to add those canisters in as well. The extra little things that have just come in. Something new. I like having little things that are different on trays, and it's hard to find them exactly. So let's see. More questions for Kate there. I think she'll be answering your question, Rhonda. And that swag, I would not put this in the rain, or I think it could fade in direct sunlight. And the reason why, and who's asking, that would be Linda. The reason why is because this is built on a paper wrap base. These little stems are paper wrapped. If it gets wet, the paper is going to soften and unwrap, and that also is a fade factor. Papery things can fade. So this is a hand wrap piece. I would use it indoors or covered out of direct sun if that is helpful for you. But at any rate, it is cute. And you know what else that fits? And I don't think I have one back here, are letter signs. You know what I'm talking about? The letter door signs. I should always just leave one in the back room. The flat letters, single letters that are perfect for wedding gifts. This is the time of the year where bridal showers and weddings are starting to ramp up. So if you want a great wedding gift for about $49 to $53, you can buy the letter sign for a door with the new last name, and you can wire that to the bottom of it. Makes it a fun summery gift for a wedding. Let's move on to another look over here. There is a beautiful new tray that just arrived. There is a carved wood one. Boy, it's hard to keep these around. I guess I'll keep using this. It still matches. These trays come from everywhere, and I have to keep rounding up new ones because the companies sell out of them, and then they're out of stock, and I got to find somebody else who carries a cool carved tray. Got to have cool carved trays all the time. This is a new one, so we just got it in. This is the Lydia Longwood tray. It's only $36.50. Hey, I've had these for much more in the past. So I might have landed on the best price yet. Let me measure it for you. 22 inches long, 7 inches wide. Now it is hand carved, so it will vary slightly, but roughly 22 by 7. You've got about a 2-inch dip in here. That's going to hold a lot of stuff, but it doesn't have a flat bottom. So if you need things to stand level, my tip would be to use, my favorite thing is lentils. Go to the grocery store, buy a bag of dried lentils or 2 bags. It levels out the bottom. And then if you're trying to stand things up, they might stand better on the base of lentils than just the curved bottom of the tray. Or you can use something to fill. We're going to use this lemon themed swag here. I think that lemons for summer are just the funnest thing to decorate with. And Deb has made this swag so that you can do just that. This is the 28-inch lemon crush swag for $66. We got the combo of 2 ribbons in there. One of them with that cute gingham, the other one with lemons and lime slices. These lemons are nice and realistic. It's a pick that she used to design with. And then she added in this fun little berry. So you've got different kinds of fruit going on, some seeded eucalyptus, variegated ivy, the leaves that come with the lemons, some ferns. It's the perfect size for this tray. It really fits just right in there. Love it. And then just yesterday, they unpacked these new signs. So I know she dropped the link already. This is the Here Comes the Sun sign. Backwards. Sorry, camera isn't flipped. Here Comes the Sun. Notice the little print on the side. Looks good with the gingham. And the yellows are a match. This is a 6x6, I think. Yes. 6x6 sign for $16.50, and it is called Here Comes the Sun. Distressed wooden block sign. Sharon says, good job, Deb. Sharon's loving it. How are you today, Sharon? Good to see you, kind of. Good to see your name pop up. So our little sign could tuck off into the corner here. Hopefully it can kind of just lean. There you go. I like signs in trays all the time. And then this is exciting. I had something like this last year and I just found it. Different, but cute. I know we need to keep our summer rolling with new things, right? So the lemon slice bead garland is $14.50. It's got the color on one side, white on the other. But the idea is that you could wrap it around the neck of a jar. You could use it in the tray. You just sort of find a spot, tuck that in, and I always let the bead piece trail out when I use a bead garland. Okay, I haven't tried this, but what else can this little thing do? Probably would look good if you get the tag to hang over the front. You could probably just wrap it around the drop-in, and if I slip the bead, make a gap in the bead and slip this through here, it'll stay. You know, twist it around like that. So you could use it as an accent on your vase, the neck of your vase. Could probably put that around the neck of a jar style vase. We could probably hang it over just the handle and loop it around that way. Give it a flip and let it dangle. That's all good together. All lemony colors are always good together and cheerful for summer. So that's a new little fun accent piece. Get creative with it. It's just $14.50. I think I would love it best in the tray. So that is all new stuff. Wow. Isn't it fun to think ahead? Summer when it's actually really warm and we can go swimming. That's my favorite thing to do in the summer. And Wendy says, if I love lemons, I have to see the outdoor dishes at Pottery Barn. Did you get them? Oh, wow. So they probably do have awesome lemon themed things. It is here at Magnolia's. I bet we've done a lemon theme look for at least 5 years, if not longer. It's like lemons are classic. Every summer they never go out of style. Last year we did them with blue. This year I found this fun ribbon in 2 different colors. So we've just been having a good time with it. I think it's just always on trend. It's classic. And I don't doubt that Pottery Barn is jumping on that trend. Sounds perfect. We do have several natural bead garlands, Marie. Beside me, I have 0. There's nothing laying back here in my display area that I can grab, but online, the bead garlands are many. We have black, blue, tan, white, more than one style of natural wood, I'm sure. There's at least 2 styles. So check it out. Lorraine loves lemons too. Now, last night online, who was on Facebook asking about this fern? I'm so sorry. Was it Terry? Was it? Well, it's one of our gals that watches on a regular basis. So I hope you're watching today. And I wanted to shape and show this fern as requested. Phyllis, this wooden tray with the swag itself is $66. The tray is $35. So you're just under $100 with the swag in the tray. And tax, you know. And Phyllis could come visit and pick it up, maybe so. So this is helpful. Kate has just dropped a link to the bead garlands there. You can jump on that link right there and see where that goes. Check out all the different bead garlands, Marie. This is the fern that has come in recently. I think I've restocked ferns 3 times. I don't know how much this fern is. Kate, thank you for dropping the link to the medium Boston fern. It's outdoor safe. We need to shape these guys because they come stick straight. And as you know, if you've ever had a fern, you've got to get them to drape down a little bit. So do you see how I don't just bend it? We kind of work it. These little fronds will have a prettier sweep to them if you create a curve that runs down the length of the leaf. So just as an aside, it's not going in a tray. Here's our lovely Boston fern, and we've sold out 3 times. This is the one I have in currently. Medium sized, but for size across, it looks like once it's shaped out, if you kind of bent it down a little bit, maybe the shaped piece is about 26 to 28 inches left to right. The stem isn't very long at all, but the total height, if you don't drop over any more of those leaves, is like maybe 17, 18 inches tall. So it's a good size fern. We do them in hanging baskets here. You can put them in the side of a large outdoor planter. They can get rained on. They can be in the sun. And we have a handful of those again. There we go. It was Kelly. Oh, good. Thanks, Kelly. Hopefully that is helpful. So there's our lemon tray. Love the lemons. Let's take a look at a new barn box. You guys love barn boxes, right? Jane, that you got to see last night, she is the barn box queen. She's been making barn boxes, steady pace on the barn boxes. We can't really stop making them, and we can't run out. But we do bring those barn boxes in out of local barn wood. They're handcrafted. Sometimes they have, like this one, has a rusty nail head in there. They're all safe. The nail head's not going to hurt you, but those are part of the look. So this is a 14-inch barn box that is 6 inches across and purple. We don't have very many purple things going on. Purple Passion barn box for $89. It's 19 inches long in total from tip to tip. Got all kinds of cute little surprises in there, which is the beauty of barn boxes. Nice little orchid. Here's some baby ranunculus tucked in there, wax flower. Oh my gosh, that's a tiny cabbage. I didn't even know we had a tiny cabbage. And this is the new Sansevieria plant. So it's like a snake plant, only a different shape tucked in there as well. So that is the Purple Passion for $89, brand new today. I love this purpley mauve color. It's been such a strong trend. And for your tray designing or for decorating or for your bathroom, wherever you're doing that kind of mauve-y tone color, I'm going to talk about mauve and also show you this arrangement behind me. But Capri Blue designs their fragrances in different jars as the seasons go along. This is the marble jar. The Aloha Orchid fragrance is what we've got here, which is a great springy scent. The fragrance notes are definitely white floral, and they have a little fruitiness undertone as well. So a white floral scent and a fruity undertone. This one is the large size for $39. It looks like it could be a metal jar, but this is glass and this is glass. So they're really pretty when they glow because the glass is thin enough through the marbling that you see the glow through the marble. So it's a very pretty mauve lid, $39 and $29, and this scent smells like spring. I love the Aloha Orchid. I think that if you put this one on, it's just going to be uplifting. An uplifting scent to burn. So the other piece that matches that beautifully is this kind of mauve new piece. This is called the Pink Petals arrangement. It's $167. This is a big piece, really big piece. Look how pretty that mauve is with those jars as well. So this is featuring a stem that's called a pokeberry stem. I don't think there's a front. Every side of this looks good. Here's a peony over here with a little white. This pokeberry stem has nice height to it. Here's our fun little gray bendy vine that you can secure up and around here. This is a large size piece. And has Kate found the link for this one? Oh, I can't quite tell. Nope, she dropped the link for the Purple Passion. She's dropped the link for the new Capri Blue, which should have a fragrance description there. And this is going to be a great accent piece for like a sofa table, your entryway. It's 34 inches tall. The base of it is maybe 16 inches wide. And this little mini rose here is just soft and pretty. The perfect kind of pinky mauve. If you're into that color combo right now, pinks are very popular, especially in clothing. I've noticed there's a lot of pink out there this season. It's a hot color. $167 for the pink petals arrangement. Deb made this one. The container has this cool modern pattern. It's gray, kind of a ceramic. No, it wouldn't be ceramic. This is might be more like a terracotta or a clay design. Ceramic / terracotta clay. But it's definitely got a gray tone to the base with white, and that ties in great with this cool little branch up here. So, hey friend, how are you today? Thanks for asking. My dad's doing great. He is getting in the groove of PT therapy on his knee. Therapy and learning to get up on the walker and walk. That's the trick when you have 2 broken legs. But he's got a good attitude. So thank you for asking. I'm going to go cheer him up today before I go home. So thanks for joining us today, Ida. How are you, Noelle? Good to see you, Marie. It is gorgeous. Deb made this one. I know she loves doing kind of stylized pieces, so that's her look for sure. A couple of other pieces that match if you're into the mauves. And this matches both the arrangement up here in the peachy tones. If you can see, this is in the way. There you go. And it matches the design that I have here on the table. I like these 2 pieces together. This is last call on this bicycle sign. I debated whether I needed this or not. Doesn't really match my house, but I love it. So I guess I'll just enjoy it here. This is a $75 sign, the Farmhouse Flea Market art. And this is the sign that I layer with it. I love stacking them together. So, you know, layered looks are really in right now in art. So we've got this little guy priced out at $45.50. This is the Signs of Spring wall art. And if you can't read it backwards, it says spring, butterflies, rain showers, birds singing, sunshine, and flowers. And that little scripty piece with the walnut tone wood frame and these corner protectors will come off when you get that, of course. Layers together. So if you're stacking them on a ledge, on your fireplace, of course, somewhere where you can layer them, or if you're hanging them, you could hang them this way. You could hang them this way as a set to fill up a long skinny wall. You could hang this over the bathroom toilet and hang this on the side wall where your towel is hanging, you know, all kinds of ideas for companion art pieces. I believe those are coming up on sale as they are spring art. Not sure. Yep, Debbie or Kathy, this is not my look either, but I love the style of it. Thanks for joining us. Debbie is in North Carolina, Troy, North Carolina. I don't know where that is, but I was in North Carolina for a short time and it was beautiful out there. Great. Okay. Woo, talking a lot today. So all of these colors combine for a perfect blend of different kinds of mauves. If you're into that hot color palette of purples and mauves, we have been restocking in that colorway so that we have stems to design with because that colorway was selling out. I am always astounded at how many purple lovers there are out there. So we've got to keep the purple thing going on around here. Did I show everything behind me? Yes, I did. Fantastic. Well, there's going to be more tomorrow. The team is working in the back room diligently. They have more new florals to price and put out on the sales floor and on the website. There's going to be a big pile coming online soon, and guess what? More patriotic. So what I want to do today, hopefully my day cooperates, it's so beautiful out. We need to go photograph and do videos showing the headstone topper designs that we make for the cemetery. These are unique and special, all handcrafted here, one of a kinds, and a very beautiful memorial for the cemetery if you're looking to decorate this month. And I'll be shooting some video of that today, getting you some new photos of that. And we've been designing more patriotic. So very excited about how much you love our patriotic decor. There's more coming. new items to show you. I'm very happy that they finally got here, and we can do some unique displays, some really great trays, and some decorating with all the cool patriotic decor that's coming online. So watch that new arrivals tab. There's a collection at shopmagnoliasonline.com. Click the new arrivals, keep it updated, and when you check that, you can even select ordering it by newest to oldest. So you can see what we just added, which there will be a whole bunch more added by the end of day. So it looks like Kathy's got some ideas on things she wanted. I think Karma has some questions as well. Yes, we can make more hanging baskets because we sold all of them and then some that I designed on Monday. You guys like hanging baskets. There'll be more of those coming online as well. Everybody have a great day. Thank you so much. Tomorrow we'll be joining you again. Take care. Have a good one.